Now, a truck that a lot of people have always wished got a little bit more attention was the Pacific P12. Fortunately, we have mod creators like Max Mike 181 that created the Pacific P12 Orca M181. Now, this is obviously a drastic change over the standard P12, so we're obviously going to be dealing with a lot of new options and a lot of new upgrades here, but I'm excited to dive into this thing and see what really is on offer here that we didn't get in the first truck, and also just to see how overall effective it is in terms of campaign gameplay, because this should position the P12 as basically the monstrous work truck that we've all pretty much always wanted it to be. Now, heading into the customization, we get the Westline V16 M2450, M2680, which that gives us, the first one gives us an A power to weight rating, the second one gives us an S, then we have the A12B 780, then we have the A12B 850 TTA, which is a B plus power to weight rating, and then the Westline V12 M900, which is an A minus power to weight rating. We're going to go with the V16 M2680, which gives us an S power to weight rating. Now, that should make this thing absolutely ridiculous in terms of power. Now, we have 3 gearbox options: Special, Advanced Special, and Crawler Box Special HD. So that's going to be a custom heavy-duty truck utility transmission, which that should work very well for our purposes. We've got stock. We've also got a raised suspension, which raises it a little bit. Not too much. Not to where anything looks out of place, but a little bit. So we'll do that. We'll sell that stock one. Now, we are going to start on a 60-inch tire. And that in and of itself is wild to say, like, oh yeah, we started on a 60-inch tire. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's fine. But 60-inch tires are freaking wild. These OHD ones, by the way, look so at home on this truck. But anyway, as we go down, we see the OHS1 and the OHS2, which both also look really, really good. Into the mud tire selection now, we also have Quasi's Monster Mud tires, which are really, really nice, really good tires, and you have the standard version as well as the studded version. You also have standard and studded on his mud dualies as well, and you also have his mud singles, which can also be used. Now, there's obviously a lot to go through here, as well as Tega tires, but personally, I think I'm going to go for the... oh boy, this is tough. Oh, this is so tough. Oh boy. God, I like these a lot. I can't get over that. But I can't get over that either. Quasi's mud dualies. They just look so good. They look too good to, like, not use. Alright, let's see. Recovery kit, dual spare wheel kit with recovery winch. Could do that. We'll come back to that. Extra filtration kit. Huh. Provides no increase in submersion depth. Yeah, we won't do that. But we will do this wedge cap. So we'll equip that. Now we have a crane bed, which is a sideboard bed for use with the mini crane. We have the PC320 heavy crane. We also have a flatbed van body add-on, which you can also do the utility upgrade, or rather the rescue and repair upgrade behind the cab there. You have a large maintenance frame add-on, and you actually have 2 different variants of that. Oh, standard and long. You also have a sleeper cab? What? That, I mean, I guess that's technically supposed to look like a sleeper cab, but not fully be... oh! Sleeper base, and then... oh, I see. I'm not going to go with that, but it is nice to know that it's there as an option. Especially, like, the base is free, so that is also nice. You have saddle high and saddle low if you want to tow trailers with this. And what I'm going to do is put the crane bed on the back, and I'm going to also add the... where's the LC 3.8? Not bad. Now, that also leaves us enough space, for the recovery kit. That makes sense. Okay, cool. So, we've got a bunch of LEDs, but I think those are probably specifically dedicated to certain bumpers. And that's fine. So, ooh, God, that is super hefty. I like the stock. You can also put the P16 stock bumper on here. I'm going to go with the stock P12, and then we're going to go with some... I might as well put the LED fogs right there. And then miscellaneous-wise, we've got roof fog lights and then beacons with fog lights. I'm going to do the normal roof fog lights. I don't think they look bad or anything like that. Muzzle exhaust, you could do stock. I think I'm going to go with the muzzle exhaust. It just looks so dang good. And you really only have one wheel option with Quasi's wheels and tires, which is fine. And then you have a full range of colors, a very full range of colors. You can do, God, almost any color combination imaginable here. But this actually is a really good looking one. I kind of dig it. But I'm trying to find one that really pops. Like, you know what I mean? That really, really pops really well. And that could very well be it. Although, that is, I'm sure, what the stream would want me to use. So, let's see what we can get out of... I do like that. That looks very rugged and very true to the original. I think I'm going to use that because it's got that very, like I said, rough, rugged, true to the original type of look. So, we'll throw beans up there on the dash. We will do, let's see... Pine Forest, and we will do just a couple of stickers. Nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. We'll do I park where I want. No road, no problem. We could throw, actually, we could throw exterior stickers almost anywhere we want, which is really nice. I'm actually really happy about that because that is not something you see on every mod truck. I'm going to throw the Sabertooth up there on the hood, and from there, we're going to go ahead and take this thing out, test it out, and just see what it's like. I've always wondered what a, like, not just a reimagined P12 would be like, but a really, like, properly freaking upgraded one. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a couple of units of fuel. We'll see how that goes. And, with this configuration, we should actually have an available spot for just about any... Oh, yeah! Oh, that's sick! We got the 8-unit pull behind, boys! Oh, that's awesome. That's so awesome. Wow, I love that. And you have a full range of other trailers, too. So, you pretty much have, like, every single available trailer that you could want. I love how that's also on Quasi's mud tires. I think, like, the fact that we have them on the truck and on the trailer is so freaking cool. Just gotta wind it out of there and ease it around this corner. Now, starting off, it does not feel ridiculously overpowered. As a matter of fact, it feels like... Remember how I said recently how one of the modified trucks that I drove felt like it had been to a high-end, reputable tuning shop and had been messed with a little bit, upgraded, and then, you know, sent back to you as a customer? That's what this feels like. It really has that sort of premium vibe to it, you know what I mean? It has that premium vibe, it has that premium feel, and it has that feel of something that, you know, a lot of time and work and effort was put into to make it the truck that you would want it to be. And it certainly does not at all disappoint. It does not at all disappoint in any way, shape, or form. At least it doesn't disappoint me whatsoever. I mean, I'm sure there are going to be some people that are going to be like, well, but it doesn't have this or it doesn't have that, and that, you know, I find that disappointing. And I'm like, that's, you know, to be fair, like, if it's missing something that you find to be disappointing, that's completely 100% up to you. And, you know, that's the beauty of something like this, is that, you know, these trucks are not for everyone, but the people that do love them are absolutely going to adore them. So this one, like I said, in particular, I think I'm really glad that he gave this thing some love, because I really enjoyed using this truck, but it was always disappointing to me with the lack of, you know, attachments you could use and upgrades you could use and just things that were available to you on this truck that should have been, or, well, things that were not available to you on this truck, I should say, that I feel should have been available. So as we near the warehouse here, we're gonna go ahead and fully load that trailer up with 8 units of fuel. It'll be good to go, won't have to worry about it. And since, again, like I said, we're running an 8-unit trailer here, I mean, we are good to freaking go. And this thing obviously has the power to handle it with no problem. So let's go ahead and pull up right here, go to the trailer, and we will go over to fuel, and we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That feels so weird to do in a freaking... Oh, metal rolls, but we're out. That stinks. All right. Back we go. That's the way you want to go, huh? Great. These trailers are so annoying to back up. Like, it can be done, and yes, I mean, I'm sure if I was better at backing trailers, like, it would not be such an issue for me, but you just have to be so incredibly patient. So incredibly patient. Like, beyond the level of patience that would normally be what some would call acceptable, you know what I mean? And, well, you know what? You know what? You can forget it. Don't care. I'm just gonna turn the dang thing around. Yep, don't care. You're gonna come with me, and I'm gonna push you backwards until we get where we're going. Do you understand? Yes? Okay, good. We're all in agreement. Let's go. That's what you call a jackknife turnaround if I've ever seen one, but good God. That's like total jackknife turnaround. But like, just to look at this thing, like, you wouldn't think that it's been changed all that much, but then again, you know, when you go to look at it, you're like, oh, yeah, that's been changed a lot. And not only has it been changed a lot, but my God, has it been improved. And has it been improved to the point to where it really feels at home in this environment? Oh, heck yeah, absolutely it does. It feels so at home out here that it almost feels like it was made for this region. It feels like it was made for this map. I mean, it feels like this is that hidden, secret, special, you know, special edition of this truck that was made for those that really wanted to get work done out here in the Yukon. You know what it really should be called? It should be called the Pacific Yukon Special. Because that's what it feels like, honestly. It feels like it should be called the dang Yukon Special. And it really, really should be. And the more I look at it, the more I feel like he should probably just change the name to the Yukon Special. I know if I had made this thing, and then if I had driven it out here, that's probably what I would have called it. That's probably what I would have come up with. But yeah, this thing is definitely a well-balanced truck tweak that definitely belongs in your collection, and I really hope that this thing makes its way to console mods, because I think it's going to be a really well-used truck. I think it's going to be a really well-loved truck, and I think it's going to be a truck that a lot of people are going to heavily gravitate towards, and I think it's going to really capture that sort of magic and feel that a lot of people got when they originally saw this truck, but may have been let down by its lack of options or potentially its performance. Now, if you all enjoyed this video and you have anything that you would like to share about it, make sure you leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.